Welcome to the Echeverria Travel Show, hosted by Cheryl and Nelson Echeverria, offering you the best in travel, whether it's a destination wedding, honeymoon, couples getaway, that long-awaited family vacation, or that escorted group destination. Echeverria Travel does it all via cruises, all-inclusive resorts, or land adventures, bringing you the best of the world since 2009. Now, here they are, Cheryl and Nelson.
My computer.
Perfect.
Okay, so here we go. And good morning, everybody. Cheryl Echeverria here from Echeverria Travel. And today is Friday, July 10th, 2020. And we are going to be talking with another travel partner this morning. Her name is Julia Glick. And she's from the hottest, sexiest, newest cruise line at sea, Virgin Voyages. I'm so excited because I just love everything that Richard Branson does. I guess I grew up with him as besides Walt Disney himself, and he passed away when I was a little girl, but entrepreneurs like Dr. Ivan Meisner, who's a good friend of Richard, and Sir Richard Branson and what he does not only with his business, but also what he does with the world and trying to make it a better place for all of us. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Julia Glick, the Southeast BDM with Virgin Voyages. Good morning, Julia.
Hello, good morning, everyone. And thank you so much, Cheryl, for having me. Ahoy.
Yeah, ahoy. Yeah, definitely. We're called first mates when we work with Virgin Voyages.
Yes, Cheryl is our first mate, our right-hand woman, we like to say, aboard our ships. And we love working with you. The partnership is great with all of our first mates. So yes, thank you so much for having me. And this will actually be kind of a hot off the press presentation. I'm going to go into our Voyage Well program, which is our safe sailing program that we have come out with and just are so proud. So I can't wait to go over it with you.
Awesome, because yes, I want to know everything about keeping us safe, but I want my clients also to know what is the difference between Virgin and all the other cruise lines out there.
A lot. So Virgin Voyages, we are actually making an epic sea change for all. And what that means is we're changing business for good, from our sailors, our crew, our guests, our partners like you. And we've made some bold decisions. So one, we are adults only, no kids, no kidding. We are 18 and over to sail, 21 and over to book. And I know, Cheryl, especially this time, a lot of parents have become homeschool teachers. So adults only, I get so many people saying, yes, I cannot wait for adults only cruise. So we are, and that is a huge differentiator of who Virgin Voyages is. Another is our dining. So our dining is not typical on the seas. We actually have over 20 eateries, and they are all included. And we have 6 full-blown specialty restaurants, and those are fabulous restaurants. Actually, they were, the menus were curated by Michelin star chefs, and we have no buffets. No buffets was a pillar of ours because we're a sustainable company, and there's a lot of food waste from buffets. However, now in this post-COVID world, the buffets is in line with the CDC requirements, so we do not have any buffets at all.
That's so awesome because, I mean, I love the cruise, but I was never a big fan of buffets, even at the local restaurants here. But I'm glad that you guys are doing something so much different and including so much, because some of the competition out there really nickel and dime everybody, and you're getting so much more with Virgin just by listening to your dining, what you're getting included with them.
Yes, and just so you know, it's actually worth, what's included at Virgin Voyages is a value of $600 per sailor. So All of your gratuities are included, which is fabulous. All of your fitness workout classes, we have classes on the hour, every hour. All of your basic beverages, such as water, soda, drip coffee, etc. And all of the amazing eateries, all of the food is included in those specialty restaurants that I was speaking about. That is all included. So yes, $600 value per person. And we know, especially when you sail, you don't want to have to worry about, oh, do I have my Wi-Fi? Do I have my gratuities? You don't have to worry at all. That is all included.
Awesome, awesome. I just want to make sure that we're working okay. I still only see your Ahoy up there. I just want to make sure you didn't move any your slides.
No worry. Let me see if it says. I have my first one. Here's a quick background of me.
Oh,
so,
there you go. Okay.
Perfect. Yep, no problem. So my name is Julia Glick. Cheryl works with me. She's our amazing first mate. My last trip was in 2019 to Norway to chase the Northern Lights. But my next trip will definitely be on Scarlet Lady for October 16th. And have you been reading any good books, Cheryl? I'm reading Untamed by Glennon Doyle right now. Any recommendations on your end?
Well, I'm always a big Hemingway fan, and I'm always trying to catch up with my favorite, because The Old Man and the Sea, I love going back and reading that. So that's what I'm reading right now.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a classic. Love it. So updates on Virgin Voyages. So after much discussion and deliberation for the safety of our guests, sailors, and crew, we have decided to cancel all of our sailings up until October 16th, which will be our soft launch. We have also rescheduled Richard's birthday bash for July 14th, 2021. So I like to say he's Benjamin Button. He's celebrating his 70th birthday yet again. And
he gets younger with age. He does. He does not show his age at all.
No, he's an amazing. I'm so proud to work for such a great company and really making this epic sea change altogether. And then I know we wanted to chat about our voyage well, so I made this presentation to go over it. And really, it's so important, especially during this time. We want all of the sailors to feel safe to come on board, and we want everyone to have a sense of confidence when your guests come on board. So we're putting together our procedures based on the most reliable guidelines out there, and we call it Voyage Well. So we're really going beyond just looking out for the well-being of our crew and sailors. We're striving to be the best in class aboard. So we will share more details of our safe sailing plan as it comes out, but right now we've established our Voyage Well Expert Advisory Group. Before I go into that, this is something, Cheryl, that you and I were kind of talking about in the beginning, that we already have a great start of Scarlet Lady. So Scarlet Lady is our first ship. She's already out actually, and she'll be sailing 5 and 4 nights out of Miami. And the way we designed Virgin Voyages was very forward thinking. So we're the youngest and most modern fleet. We have no buffet or self-service food venues. 86% of our cabins have a sea terrace. We have no main dining room. Instead, we have 6 fabulous restaurants. And we have contactless tech, so you actually wear a band, which is something that I'll go into. And we have our Sailor app that offers virtual queues. So especially when you cruise in the atrium, you always see lines for the customer service area. Here we actually have virtual queues and chats, so you do not have to wait in any lines with physical distancing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. We also have contactless room service called Ship Eats, and it's fabulous. They actually hang your food when you order, and you don't have to. It's kind of like an Uber Eats at seas. That's what I would call it. And then we have touchless faucets and soap in all of our public areas. So this is already who we are, and it was a great base to in line with CDC guidelines. But of course, like I said, as Virgin Voyages, we are going above, and we have made a lot of procedures going forward. So what we have is we have partnered with our expert advisory group. And this team is composed of our partners that you see here: Atmos Air, Ecolab, Vicken Global Public Health Services, and close collaboration with the CDC. So our goals really is, we're of course going to keep you updated with our progress, both by updating the information above and letting you know through email. So Cheryl, I'll be sending you the same email, and then you can always send it to your sailors. We have a lot of PDFs, a lot of information, because we know as technology and science improve, our capabilities will improve as well. So what is Voyage Well? We have 3 components to it. It's before you set sail, it's on board, and post-cruise. So before you set sail, of course, we have our expert advisory group. We will be doing additional and frequent pre-boarding health checks and screenings. We also will have thermal camera technology set up for guests and crew. And the great thing about this is we have it in non-intrusive areas where it's high footfall, such as restaurants, in our atrium, and this is in order to not impact your cruising experience. And we also have fair and flexible booking policies as well, which is fabulous, especially during this time. And keeping it distant, I know we've all heard physical distancing. So on the ship, we will be managing personal space by significantly reducing our overall ship capacity for the startup sailing period. We'll also have additional measures, include limiting large groups at our events through virtual ticketing and keeping empty seats between one another, also leaving tables empty between groups at each eatery. And then we'll be leveraging our contactless experience, and this is what I was speaking about before, and it's called our band, and it's amazing. You actually will get this mailed to you 45 days prior to cruising, and it's no-touch payments. So you pay for anything around the ship. You don't have to touch your credit card or sign anything. It's used for embarkation and disembarkation. Provide services for your app. For example, our Shake for Champagne, you can, on the app on our ship, we have Shake for Champagne, and we will bring a bottle of champagne to you. And this is also, yes, we're so proud of it. It's a very fun app, and we get a lot of fun feedback from sailors. This will also be your VIP access for suite guests. So all suite guests get Richard's Rooftop, which is our suite exclusive lounge. It's fabulous. Also, this band is used for gaming access in the casino, and of course, access to your cabin and suites. And then this is one of the biggest investments that Virgin Voyages has done, and we've taken it a step further. So we've installed the latest technology by Atmos Air Solutions. It's an air purification system that disinfects air on board. It leverages bipolar ionization technology. So this air filtration system has been shown to kill 99.9% of viruses, and it's the first of its kind in the cruise industry. And of course, in addition, our ratio of all of our beautiful sea terrace are 86%. So we have a lot of balconies for that salt-infused fresh air.
Awesome.
And highlighting, yes, yeah, and fun fact, we have hammocks, red hammocks on every single balcony. So during the Caribbean, you can lay there and feel the Atlantic Ocean breeze. It's fabulous.
I've seen the photos and little videos here and there of that. I think that's totally awesome, because when you're in the Caribbean, or whether you're just sailing in the ocean and you just want to have that full Caribbean feeling, you just lie back in the hammock, and they're big enough for 2 people, so you and your loved one can just sit there and just rock back and forth. It's good to sleep in too, so it's a good sleeping option.
Yes, yeah, it's amazing. And we also have, in case you want a table and chairs, we have that too. So there'll also be 2 chairs and a table for you. But everyone loves the hammock. It's just so comfortable to lay out there. I agree. And then, of course, I'm highlighting this again, is that we do not have any buffets. And frankly, it was because of our sustainability, and also we want you, our sailors, to have an amazing food experience. So all of the food is made to order. And that's why we have no buffets. And then the clean scene. So what we will be doing before and on, we'll be adopting the use of advanced cleaning tools like fogging and UV technology. So this is the same ultraviolet irradiation methods used in hospitals and labs. Every single piece of luggage and delivery to the ship is fogged down. All of the cabins will be fogged prior to sailors stepping on board. And in the case you do want to change your cabin, that will be fogged during the voyage as well. So we'll also be incorporating the latest hygiene initiatives specifically for COVID-19. We'll be sanitizing dispensers in every public space, touchless faucets, increased hygiene signage, and leveraging hospital-grade EPA registered disinfectants from Ecolab. And then since Ecolab is one of our partners as well, we're identifying specific high touch points across cabins, public spaces, restaurants, and recreational areas that will be disinfected on a frequent basis. So this means that you don't have to worry about touching a door handle or an elevator button when you're sailing aboard us.
I just want to interrupt you 1 second, Julia, because some of our listeners here may never have taken a cruise before, and I'm just going to say straight across the cruise line industry, and I've been cruising since God knows. I've been on at least 40 cruises since I was little, and I have to say they are clean. It's like any other place you go to, but these steps they're putting into because of the pandemic, because of what has been going on, that they are doing double duty with all these cruise lines or all-inclusive resorts or wherever you're planning on going, is that they are making the extra efforts to make sure that nobody gets sick, and we have to make sure as a client that we're not sick when we're coming on board as well. So it goes both ways. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, Julia.
No, I couldn't agree more. You know, I haven't done 40 sailings. That's way more than I've done. I've done probably about 10 so far. And I agree. I mean, cruising is just, I miss it so much, I have to say. It's just, I remember my first cruise was just so magical. Yeah, and they do, I remember they pretty much clean almost 3 times a day in your cabin. So it's amazing. And I have this video, and I hope it kind of sums up everything that I spoke about in a digestible manner. And I just want to make sure the sound works. So hold on 1 second.
Okay.
With technology, it's always a little bit difficult. Okay.
And don't worry about it. We've had technical difficulties in the past. If we have to, I will ask you for it, and we'll just put it at the end. So my clients know that sometimes, especially with Zoom, things don't work 100%. So that's why I'm the fun business. If things happen for a reason, so we'll pray that it works.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Here it goes. And that is it. I went over our whole Voyage Well program. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free. I'm sure that some of your guests are going to have questions, so I am here for any Q&A.
Well, let's talk about the itineraries that Virgin is going to be doing, especially Bimini.
Yes, yes. So Bimini is our private exclusive beach club. When we're there, it's only for Virgin sailors, and it is fantastic. So it is Bimini Beach Club is exclusive, and it's on all of our itineraries. So we do 4 and 5 night sailings or 4-night calls into Key West and also Bimini. And the beautiful thing about our itineraries is when we were founded 6 years ago, and we did a lot of research, and all the sailors said they wanted later stays. So you'll notice our departure times are much later than other cruise lines. For example, our Bimini Beach Club, we actually depart at 10 p.m. So you get to enjoy their, it's beautiful. It's kind of like Ibiza, Mykonos inspired. Amazing.
Nice. And I like also how Virgin does their pricing as per couple in the room and not just per person. I mean, you do get the breakdown, but the way it's priced is priced per couple in each stateroom.
Yes, yes, we call it, we like to say we don't nickel and dime, meaning what you see is what you get, and we're very proud of that. And then another fun fact is we also have 46 solo rooms, and these sell out so fast because these solo rooms have no single supplement.
Which is very good. If people don't understand that, single supplements, if you're cruising or going anywhere and it's going to tour or something, you're usually almost paying double or triple just for a single person to travel. And Virgin Voyages has a single, if you're traveling as a single, you're more than welcome, and you're only paying for that person in the room. You're not paying for a person and a half or 2 people in the room. So what about your wheelchair accessible rooms? How many do you have on the ships?
Pardon, what was that?
Your wheelchair accessible rooms.
I believe we have, I have to verify, I believe we have, say, 10 to 15. I have to double check though on that.
That's average per cruise line.
Yeah, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure maybe 12. I know it's between 10 and 15.
I do work with people with special needs, disabilities, veterans. So we work the gamut of people, including myself, who is disabled. So we want to make sure that everybody that wants to cruise on Virgin Voyages can. And I know some people that are currently working partnership with Virgin have said that they're a great partner to work with, and they're very open-minded about things. So I'm glad to hear about that.
Absolutely, yes, we are fully ADA compliant.
Well, I want to talk about the specials, the rock star suites, and especially the dancing on the table.
Yes.
Tables.
Yes.
So yeah, there are specials called rock star rooms?
I can actually show you. Let me bring up my other presentation. I'll show you the massive suite. It is amazing. Hold on 1 second.
And that dancing on the table comes from actually Sir Richard Branson, and there's some stories when he was younger that he's mentioned that he gets happy and gets up on the table and dances on the table, and he wants everybody to have that freedom to do that as well. So
can you see the screen that I'm sharing?
I can see the screen, yes.
Yes. So here, yes, this is the massive suite. This is an amazing suite, and I'll also show you the perks. So our Mega Rockstar perks are amazing. This is super inclusive. So you have bottomless in-room bar, you get a private transfer up to 50-mile radius, daily spa access, premium Wi-Fi, and this is the massive suite. And when we say massive, we mean massive. It's over 2,100 square feet, full bar, vinyl record, 100% Carrera marble. And here is the, the table you're talking about, Cheryl. So this is where it looks like steps, because there have been times when Sir Richard Branson likes to dance on tables. So this is an homage to him.
I'm going to say that, you know, like with anything, when I'm qualifying my guests for the type of service they're looking for, I'm going to say Virgin Voyages is for everybody, but you got to have that little hipster in you, because if you're not going to enjoy this trip. You have to have, I guess, a little bit of a relaxed background. And if you want to just have fun, adult fun, but not go, you can go as crazy as you want, but also have that little bit of mature background as well. I think Richard designed Virgin as himself in a ship. I'm going to just say that. I mean, he's, you know, the British are very different than people here in the U.S. They're very, you know, they go out there and they try everything, and they do everything, and they relax and they have the fun. So Richard actually took everything about himself and just put it into the ship. And I'm just so excited about going, because my husband and I'm in my 50s. My husband's going to be 70. And, you know, we just can't wait. We really just can't wait to try her out.
No, and I could not agree more. I really like to say Virgin Voyages is simply for the young at heart. Bring out your inner child and come on aboard, and you're going to have an amazing time. And yes, it is laid back, but we also have amazing, amazing restaurants like the Wake, which is our steak and seafood restaurant. There's something for everyone aboard Virgin Voyages. It's really
wellness as well, with all the yoga and the back of the ship that has that big yoga area and
yep,
all that.
Yes.
I have so many people that like doing yoga and health and fitness, but they could also have that little extra sweets and stuff and not have to, you know, worry so much.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, wellness is a huge part of who Virgin Voyages is, because we believe there's a balance in life, and we completely understand that. We want you to have a rejuvenating experience. So yes, we do sunrise, sunset yoga, and it's at the Perch, where you were speaking about in the back, and just breathtaking. I know, especially during this time, I've been doing yoga almost every morning.
I have to go back myself, get out there walking so I can fit into a new sexy bathing suit myself.
I know, we have to get our post quarantine bodies ready.
Exactly. So, Julia, I have a question, and I've been on the First Mates website. Are there any specials coming up that I could offer my clients, or is it the prices that, I mean, like I said, you mentioned it, I mentioned it, almost everything is included in your trip, but is there anything special coming up that we should know to let my clients know to get on board? Any special packages?
Yes. So we actually made some voyage fare adjustments, and a lot of our fares have now been lowered temporarily up to 30% off, and you'll see it on our website. So it is an amazing value. And we did this, we call it fair and flexible, because we know this year got off to a rough start, and we're committed to providing an amazing experience, and we want to be sure that exceptional value remains, and we want sailors to be able to have the opportunity to voyage with us. So yes, 30% off our voyage fares. Take a look, it is a great value.
And when is I know they're in production of the next ship, which is going to be sailing the Mediterranean. Do we have any news on the new ship?
Yes, so Valiant Lady actually did her float out, and it was so amazing to see a few weeks ago in Genoa. So Valiant Lady is slated for summer 2021, and she will be a sister twin ship to Scarlet Lady, and she'll be sailing out of Barcelona, and we are so lucky. We actually have a Sunday turn there, which is great for flying. So if you want to fly out enjoy the weekend in Barcelona, you have an entire weekend. So we expect her to be up at, she's open for sale, and people are already booking for 2021 for the Barcelona itineraries. You can do back-to-back sailings.
I will definitely be posting it because, as we know, July is Christmas in July, and I'm posting sales every day, and I'm going to be posting about Virgin. Do we have any on YouTube? Is there any new sale outs or anything on both ships that I could post? Because I know with when Corona came out, all the cruises were canceled. But are there any updated videos that I could share with my clients to show not just the renderings but the actual videos of the ship?
We don't have any videos, but I can show you in firstmates.com. We have our updated image library, and it actually has all real photos now of all of the suites,
I've been playing around with the website, so I've seen it. I was just wondering, since I had you on here, any new YouTube stuff out there yet?
Not yet. No, I wish. Nothing new yet.
Okay, and also, of course, Virgin Voyages does groups. You do circles.
We do, yes. We have a lot of groups, for example, 50th birthdays, singles groups, a lot of milestone, like anniversaries. And with the groups, it's 10 cabins or more.
Which is great.
Yes.
Awesome. So I want to thank you so much, Julia, for coming on today. And in the future, I do remember, people, I do virtual nights, and I will have Julia on talking about everything Virgin Voyages, especially when the new ship is out, also for the Mediterranean. Julia, thank you again for coming on. The show will be on later on this afternoon. And I will let my clients know that it's if I need anything or you need anything, I reach out to Julia. Julia works with me, and she works in conjunction with my clients and myself. So anything that Virgin can do, I will reach out to them. To reach me, and remember, Echeverria Travel Services, all United States, from Washington State all the way down here to Florida, from New York to California, and everywhere in between. We love our veterans, people with disabilities, all clients. And to reach us is 407-910-6469. Reservations at echeverriatravel.com. All this information will be in the comment area of both podcast and YouTube video. Please subscribe and share with your friends and family, and post on your Facebook pages. We love you following us and commenting, and we look forward to seeing you next Friday, where I will have Patricia Murphy from Smarty Pants Marketing here in Central Florida. So if you're looking to need help with social media, especially, Virgin Voyages, if you guys need some extra help with any social media, she is the best, and she will be on my show next Friday. So come on and hang out and have a great Friday with Talk Travel with Cheryl. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, and God bless.